guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle Kane, and today I'm going to make one of my most requested recipes as of late. It's a gluten-free spiced pumpkin bread. The only spice is cinnamon, but it has a lot of flavor, and I'm going to show you a unique little add-on that I put in that apparently makes everyone love my pumpkin bread so much. So I am using the Bob's 1-to-1 baking flour today. I just refill my flour container here, and we're starting with 2 cups. So I don't weigh my flour, I just make sure that it's not packed in and it's level. Now I do cut back on sugar in my recipes. So normally pumpkin bread has like a whole cup of sugar. I'm only going to use a half cup of sugar. Now, if you want your bread to be sweeter, you can use a whole cup of sugar, but like I said, I just like to cut back because I feel like we get enough already. We are using a teaspoon each of baking powder, baking soda, and then 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. All right, now we're going to just add a half teaspoon of pink salt. We're going to set this aside. All right, so grab a separate bowl for your wet ingredients. We're going to do a cup and a half of pumpkin puree. Now this is from our garden. I roasted pumpkin and then I put it in a Vitamix blender to get a really nice smooth pumpkin. I like making overnight oats with this and adding yummy spices and protein powder to it. So get that out of there. Now normally I would use half cup of butter, but I'm actually out of butter today. So I opened my ghee and it's already pretty soft, but I'm going to just melt it a little bit more on the stovetop, and I'm going to guesstimate a half cup. Okay, so our half cup of ghee is just melted. I'm going to turn it off and add 2 eggs to our pumpkin puree. I'm gonna go wash my hands. All right, now this is kind of my secret ingredient, and I think why people love it so much, is instead of vanilla extract, I use a teaspoon of maple flavoring. It just screams fall to me, and it's something that's cozy and just delightful all year round. Oh, let's help. Okay. So 1 teaspoon of this. And then because I went light on the sugar, I am going to add just a little bit of stevia, like a half to 1 teaspoon. And add my ghee. All right, so now we just combine them. All right, now with gluten-free baking, if anything you're baking seems dry, add an egg, just 1 egg. I didn't need to do that here. At this point, you could add chopped pecans, you could add cranberries, any yummy little additions that you want. I'm going to keep ours plain today because I feel like as a whole, that's how most people prefer it. And I'm going to spray my pan here with coconut oil and get this in here. Smells so good because of that maple extract. That with the cinnamon. All right, so my oven is preheating. It's almost up to temperature, 350 degrees for 45 minutes, and then I'm going to check on it. Now glass does retain heat. So if you're using a metal pan, it's probably going to cook a little faster versus this is going to continue cooking for a little bit after I pull it out of the oven. If I didn't already say it, This is the ghee that I used. I love the flavor of ghee. It is so delicious. It's so buttery, but you don't need to use that. You can use butter, coconut oil, avocado oil. Any of them are acceptable and they will all work with this recipe. Okay, this is beautiful and it smells so divine. The ghee, cinnamon, and maple flavoring combo is unlike any other. And with butter and your morning coffee, it is so delicious. So if you wanted to turn this into a dessert, I'm all for making bread into a dessert. Just whip up a cream cheese frosting and you can make it like a glazed pumpkin loaf. And that's kind of it. I'll show you what it looks like when it's sliced up, but it's super hot because I just pulled it out of the oven. So we're gonna let it cool down completely. All right, so this is cool. It's still warm in the middle, obviously, because that's when we like to have our first taste test. So I can usually get anywhere from 12 to 15 slices if we're being generous here. Ooh, yum. So this is a beautiful crumb on this bread. The crust has a nice outside. Oh, it's so good. Come on, let's try this. It's a little butter in your coffee. Do you like pumpkin bread or zucchini bread better?
That depends on how it's made, texture-wise.
It's so soft
good.
and it's so warm. Tag me in social media if you make this. I really hope you make this. Thank you so much for watching this video.